Welcome back, brothers and sisters, to our Desire of Ages series. On our last episode, we looked at Jesus' parents, Mary and Joseph, questioning him because he stayed behind in the temple, right? And they were worried about him and they were sorrowful about him. And he replied to them saying that I must be about my Father's business. So at this point, Jesus started to understand that he had a job to do, which we will now see in Desire of Ages 81, paragraph 6. So in the answer to his mother, Jesus showed for the first time that he understood his relation to God. And before his birth, the angel had said to Mary, he shall be great, and shall be called the Son of the Highest. And the Lord shall give unto him the throne of his father David, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever. Luke chapter 1, 32 and 33. So these words Mary had pondered in her heart. Yet while she believed that her child was to be Israel's Messiah, she did not comprehend his mission. Now, she did not understand his words, but she knew that he had disclaimed kingship to Joseph and had declared his sonship to God. Jesus did not ignore his relation to his earthly parents. From Jerusalem, he returned home with them and aided them in their life of toil. He hid in his own heart the mystery of his mission, waiting submissively for the appointed time for him to enter upon his work. For 18 years after he had recognized that he was the Son of God, he acknowledged the tie that bound him to the home at Nazareth and performed the duties of a son, brother, friend, and citizen. As his mission had opened to Jesus in the temple, he shrank from contact with the multitude. He wished to return to Jerusalem in quietness with those who knew the secret of his life. By the Paschal service, God was seeking to call his people away from their worldly cares to remind them of his wonderful work in their deliverance from Egypt. In this work, he desired them to see a promise of deliverance from sin. As the blood of the slain lamb sheltered the homes of Israel, so the blood of Christ was to save their souls. But they could not be saved through Christ only as by faith. Saved through Christ only as by faith. They should make his life their own. There was virtue in the symbolic service only as it directed the worshippers to Christ as their personal Savior. God desired that they should be led to prayerful study and meditation in regard to Christ's mission. But as the multitudes left Jerusalem, the excitement of travel and social intercourse too often absorbed the attention, and the service they had witnessed was forgotten. The Savior was not attracted to their company. So we're here, brothers and sisters, we see Jesus finally understands who he is, and he acknowledges who he is, and he acknowledges his mission. But others around him